Hello, beautiful Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. Let's dive into right away. This is going to be your reading for the next 12 months. And we're starting out with 4 tears of joy. Timeline-wise, they're falling to after the 6th month and between 6th and the 8th month timeline. It seems like I might be receiving some great news because I see already a chunk of money showing up here. This can be also like a mountain, and there's a pathway opening on top of the mountain, towards the mountain. A mountain can represent an obstacle in your pathway, and maybe something that you have been dealing, maybe heavy on your heart. Seems like here there's a pathway out of it. There is a way that will take you maybe downward the mountain, or a shortcut, maybe an elevator will taking you on top of there. Okay, and it's a good one. It seems like timeline wise this is between the 4th and the 5th month, and then the tears of joy coming forth. This can also be something you're working on and you're finding a shortcut to it, and then the celebration comes after it. Okay, inside of the cup is really clean, especially after the 6th month timeline, which seems like here too. So if you are really dealing with a drama, because I see here the theater curtains basically, which symbolizes a drama, and maybe you're dealing with a certain type of drama, and it seems like it is going to open the curtains in the beginning of the year, but the stage is clear. This can be maybe you had someone maybe in the clear, like a drama here, creating something like that. Seems like when you open the curtain, maybe you don't want to look at the behind the curtain, you're ignoring the truth behind this thing for so long, but it seems like when you open it up, there's going to be no one there, and you can see that slight. I'm going to show you closer. Queen of Cups, new love, and 4 of Cups is okay. Oh wow, 6 of Wands. So I feel like 4 of Cups is kind of like the energy of apathy. Not exactly, but I feel that way. So it seems like here, you see the tears of joy coming down, and we have all the tears here. It can be in a way, first of all, you will get what you're desiring in a very loving way. And 4 of Cups can be, oh, but this is missing. Some type of like detecting what's not there. But the thing is, 6 of Wands is victory energy. Okay, you wouldn't mind, that's what's missing. So it can be even something beneficial that you will recognize later on. Maybe if something is missing, something is lacking, it is going to be much more beneficial for you, because 4 of Cups is not also like losing something. 4 of Cups is like you have 3 cups upright, fulfilled, and satisfied, but the 4th cup in the air, something, oh, that would have been good too if we had this extra thing, but it's not there, so I'm so disappointed type of like energy. But it means kind of like a dissatisfaction, I feel. But 6 of Wands is perfect satisfaction, and that's why I feel like if something is missing in the mix that you desire, something is better coming forward. Okay, so do not dwell on the negative energy too long, because what we focus on expands. So, and it seems like overall you're going to have satisfaction. We have a clean paper here. It can be about like a clean bill of health, and maybe a plane ticket to somewhere. Maybe you're planning a travel, there are pathways opening outside. You want to go to certain places, certain countries, but maybe one of the doorways, the path or the country is not going to be available. That can be like a disappointment there in front of you, but you will see why it didn't work out. I feel like it's also divine, like intervention, divine pause happening there. Like I remember back in the day, there were times that I wanted to go certain places and it didn't happen, and then a year later or so, something better came up. I went there, and I didn't even have the money, for example, to spend there if I go there, even though I desired it. The next year, I actually went with the friends or a tour, and it was much more satisfying because I get the chance to experience the things that I wanted to. Okay, it can be something like that too. Another thing here, it can be maybe you want to purchase a home and something is missing or something is lacking, and finding that mountain that you can climb with an elevator instead of like going climbing up the stairs. Okay, so it is going to be very bright within the 3rd month. Until the 3rd month, you're accomplishing that, you're completing that. And we have here, you see the queen here sitting on the throne, which reminds me of her. She's so beautiful right there, and seems like you're going to be really enjoying your creation. I can even see like there's a pyramid in front of you. It kind of looks like the sideways. We have letter A, can be a new beginning. Pyramids are very powerful energy sources. So it can be even you finding like this something self-renewing energy source for yourself. Okay, it can be like a mental support system as well, because we have a masculine figure here on top of your head. Masculine doesn't mean that you're going to find a male. It can be someone who takes initiative. Okay, it can be coming from a different gender, same gender, it doesn't matter. It can be someone who, we have Three of Coins, that you can work together, someone who supports you. You can trust that they will do what's necessary on their part. Okay, can be a relationship, because on top of your heart, this can also be a partnership, because Three of Pentacles energy indicates partnership. People who are on the same path, basically crossing paths. Phone lines are forming till the 4th month, and then it's disconnected and then connecting again within the 9th month. If this is a project that you're working on, by the way, this is going to be the general reading, and I'm going to record another money and success reading, and I'm planning a romance reading. If you would like that one, last one, comment down below, let me know. And it seems like here you might cut off communications with certain people, certain things and projects, because it's necessary, because it seems like your heart is actually calling out for it, telling you to focus on something else. And what we see here, there's a horse right there, and I see like these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 5th horse right here. So it's not the 4 horses, but the 4 horses of something. It's the 5 horses, which is, I feel like, a better energy right here. They're galloping towards you. It can be something really fast happening in your life, something fulfilling, something that you're desiring, and not one thing, maybe even 5 different things at the same time, that you will not have time for maybe entertaining other people. Okay, that's why the phone lines are cutting off with maybe a friend always calls only when they need to talk about something. Maybe that's the issue happening here, okay? Overall, though, it is going to bring some bright clarity into your mind, and or maybe overall in your life, because this can be someone that you're talking to. Maybe they're lowering your energy as well. Another thing here, I saw 2 things, okay, right next to your heart. There's a person smiling here. Their eyes are closed. I feel like their eyes are closed because they're always positive and smiling all the time. But this can be someone over optimistic, which they don't really see what's happening around them. Their head kind of looks like, I saw like initially a bag, and they're closing the bag. Their mind can be like a beautiful mind. They have a lot of beautiful ideas, and you might be the one who's selling those ideas or producing those ideas. This can be a family member that getting support from you, but at the same time they might have like a financial something, and but they have a leakage. That opening the lid on top of their head kind of indicates like there's a leakage here. You might actually get the chance to maybe help them with their finances, put things together, close the gap, close the top of what's leaking out of their life, and which is a good thing, because I see here there's a sunshine coming forth right after that. There might be a person, not with the negative intentions, but someone here with a long nose, and you can see their mouth and a long nose here, not really happy when you close the lid to something that is actually draining this person. This might not be a person that is going to get happy within the 6th month they're showing up, and I kind of see a big hat on top of their head as well. Maybe there's an institution this person is staying, that you're taking them, removing them out of there, putting them in a cheaper place. It can be like an older person that you're taking care of. Either way, though, you are going to really maybe deal with this thing for temporarily. That's going to be something in your agenda, in your schedule, but it is going to actually bring you onto a table right here that you're negotiating. Okay, this negotiation, out of that, I see maybe if there's a monthly payment that you have, it can be lowering that, or it can be also bringing you an extra thing, extra credit can be helpful, bringing clarity about a situation. This negotiation is going to clear up if there's some issues that you're dealing with that doesn't have clarity at this time. And that can also create anxiety moment. And I feel like that's going to also clear the anxiety, which will give you the chance to reconnect with whatever that you're disconnecting from. I see in your heart space, there's shooting. You can see kind of looks like the fireworks. Can be towards the end of the year. There's a celebration, but it's not only limited to that. I see like a celebration happening. There's a couple forming. I see letter M, marriage. Marriage in your heart space can be, yes, maybe finding a soulmate that you can celebrate with all the time. Sagittarius energy is all about having fun, enjoying each other's company, not tying each other down, but supporting our freedom, each other's freedom. So it can be something like that, or this can be also like a job opportunity, which supports you, support them, they support you, and celebrate together. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. I see there's a massive whale showing up during the time of 7th, 8th month, between to 10th. Whale can be symbolizing someone gentle, abundant, resourceful, someone who is patient with you, maybe like an angel investor, but they're not really in your space yet. Your desire within the third flip is starting to move forward. Third flip can be third try, third option, or third month, or like something related to 3, which is 3 also symbolizes optimism, positive thinking, and manifesting through with a positive attitude. Basically, it can be that is going to come to fruition. I see the chunk of money falling into your home. It can take, maybe it just launched into the fourth and the third month. It can be coming during that time. And I also see here, kind of reminds me of like a sea otter holding right there an lobster. We can interpret that as something luxurious, something really hard to obtain that might be coming through the sea otter. They are very gentle souls. They take care of their babies in a very cute way. They hold hands. So it can be through partnership, friendship, and loving attitude. Approaching the things in your hand with a positive attitude, which I mentioned, that number 3 can symbolize a positive attitude. That can bring the luxury that you want into your life. I don't want to name the luxury here, but I named lobster as luxury. So it can be whatever is luxury to you. For some people, living on a mountaintop and not depending on anything or anyone is a luxury. For some, maybe even purchasing a very expensive French handbag is a luxury. Okay, so whatever it is, that description is for you. I see a masculine figure here. There's a bag on their back, kind of reminds me of Santa vibes. Can be the personality of the character, doesn't have to be like Santa energy, like, or Christmas, because timeline wise this is the beginning of the year. So it can be, if you didn't set your intentions at this moment, we're going towards that wishing season, by the way, holiday season. There's a second desire coming faster in an unexpected way. Start writing them down, because there might be Santa coming a little later in, like, or like not in the December but in the next year, and deliver those gifts to you inside of the year rather than like the ending of the year. Okay, I'm going to dive into your tarot now. If you have specific intentions, it's good to focus on them. We're going to see generally what's happening for you this year, the messages, what you need to know. Okay, let's see. Page of Pentacles is actually indicating of investing right. Okay, small amounts, but investing wisely. Can be mentally first. That's why I keep mentioning everything starts in the mind. First, deciding about what you do. And Page of Pentacles is earth sign, grounded on the earth. He can understand, he can feel what's going to happen. And when you set the intention right about your desires, this can even indicate marriage, guys. It doesn't have to be money related, but it can be material stuff as well. When you ground yourself into the reality and accept at what is, and also set new intentions for what you want, it seems like here those seeds are going to grow. And the garden gnome coming here, like, even you can see the red flowers or your passions growing. And it is, garden gnome is coming to give the soil the life, give the seeds the life that you will require to, like, it requires to grow the crops, the flowers that you're planting. We have here 5 of Wands. During this journey, you might have some competition, conflict, but 5 of Wands also comes with an advice. It tells you that this is after tarot, so it's after the fight. You're going to be the one standing. They're all going to lay down. So if you have competition, you're feeling frustrated that you need to fight with everyone in order to make this happen. If you keep pursuing your goals, the thing is that red flowers and he's wearing the red cloak, you're going to be the victorious one. So instead of dealing with other people's drama or trying to find them solutions or try to beat them, in your game. It is basically telling you keep moving forward, stand still, stand up, and do what you necessary to do. It can be in a workplace, maybe dealing with a lot of drama of the people. Keep moving further and have your goal, short-term goal and long-term goal. Write it down, pursue it. Whenever someone comes in front of you, I feel like rejection is a redirection, or if something is not really going the way you want it to be, or it's redirecting you to a shorter pathway. Okay, it's to a better pathway, which we have here. Empress comes with a 9 of Wands. Empress tells me that you're going to be also, this is going to give you new ideas, new inspiration, new creation. And this time you're going to know not to share those with every single human being, because 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior. Now you're the wounded warrior with the red cloak. Now you know he comes after Tarot, because that's why he just joins to you to maybe support you. You are going to have a lot of experience. If there's a conflict there, that conflict will bring experience to you. And you're going to be able to this time really plant those trees and the seeds, maybe even grow and take care of them and expand them in a very powerful way, because Empress is the grower of the seeds. So this time, but you will know how to protect yourself. 4 of Cups. Did I talk about 4 of Cups for you? I remember talking. I have ADHD, guys, so I can forget. I forget what I ate during the breakfast. So for the breakfast as well. But the thing is here, what happens in the 4 of Cups? Something's in the air that is not in your hand, and maybe you're feeling sad about it. It's not coming forward, but this is actually teaching you something. And what is coming forth? He took the cup out of the cloud and he's pouring it out, because he says, like, I didn't like the taste of it anyways. So eventually, if something is not really going the way you want it to be, it's a redirection. And when you achieve it, when you get it in your hand, it is going to come to you, because everything that you think about, you bring about, it is going to come to you anyways. But it's not going to be something you enjoy. What happens out of there is you're going to actually explore something that will really put you in a position of power. The universe will fulfill your desires. You will achieve your success, what you desire. Also, you will be in a position to give to others. With that energy, you're going to have like, okay, now I already have 3 cups upright. This thing was really useful for me. Let's move on to the next endeavor. And this will really elevate your position, situation. And also you will be giving others like in a loving way. I want to see what this 5 of Wands energy is, especially 4 cups again. Okay, now we can see the original here. So that's exactly what's happening with the conflict here. Maybe you are reaching for something that is you're not going to enjoy, and this can also be coming forth so you don't really dwell on it too much. This is like a foresight telling you, okay, you might get into competition with others and feel like a wounded warrior at the end of the day, but it can be an illusion. This is an indicator of illusion of success. It's not really what's going to make you successful. There's something better waiting for you, which will bring you material gold right there. He's holding material gold. Can be money, can be success, outcome, approval, signature, whatever it is that you need at this time. Okay. 3 of Cups is the attitude to take here. Instead of fighting with others, it's all about celebrating. Celebrating your success can be practicing daily gratitude. Also surrounding yourself with the people that are not opposite to you, that are not bringing you down, but also supporting you and lifting you up. That's very important. 4 of Cups is Ace of Cups coming. So every cup you don't enjoy, or it's in the air that you're not enjoying, is actually a redirection to something you would love to have, a new emotional fulfilling beginning, a new love offer, and something that you would love to have in your life coming into your life. Guys, this is all shuffled. It's almost the same cards coming forth for you, and you are going for an upgrade. Okay, this is like I said, this is the after the scene. You're giving away. The more you give away to these people, the more is coming. More you're multiplying what you have. Okay, the what's in your hand can be even the knowledge that you have turning into money. It can be the effort that you put out there at work is going to come forth as promotions and upgrades and bonuses. It can be something like that. 6 of Pentacles also have the energy of, like, we're looking at him, that you're going to become this merchant that will have the opportunity to give away. But if you're in a situation of taking, this also symbolizes that if you have any need, they will be also magically fulfilled when you're focusing on what you love and like bringing more love into your life. Okay, let's pull your oracles now and see what that has to say. Okay, Let's see. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. And I feel like this is overall what it is, like a transformation from the position of taking to position of giving. There's definitely an upgrade happening for some of you. 41 is a number of protection in the shamanic culture. So it can be also, like I said, the rejection is a redirection, and it's always maybe even a detour is a shortcut to what your heart is desiring. Along the way, this is going to teach you, and this is going to protect you also from maybe the harm that you cannot really see at this time. You will recognize, oh, if I went that way, that could have happened to me type of energy. I feel that, okay? Let's see the activation. What are you activating? Compassion. I feel like this is first initially self and then expanding it to everything coming your way. The frequency of compassion supports our ability to stand by others without judgment and be the divine mediator between heaven and earth, spirit and matter, so that unconditional love can flow from source through our heart and into the world. This is not, compassion doesn't mean allowing other people to do their mistakes over and over again. Compassion is understanding them, standing by them, and opening space for them to evolve. Okay, if you ever read the book called The Art of Loving from Eric Fromm, he explains that very well in that book. Okay, I think it was his a PhD thesis or something. He explains that how love actually has some properties. Love is active thing. Love is not an emotion, and it has that one of the requirements of love is actually expecting the other person has the potential to improve themselves, but not really forcing them to improve. That's what compassion is, being patient with them, but it doesn't mean that allowing them to wrong you. Okay, it doesn't mean that you should not have any boundaries. We have here, don't spend time on it, spend time in it. I feel like here, this 5 of Wands really explains that. This is your affirmation. So, if you want to make something happen, do not go around the competition, or maybe not about the competition also. Not jump into the conflict, jump into the work that you want to do, okay? Reading and research will only take you so far. Being in the field can offer a great understanding that then textbooks. Go out and get your hands dirty. But I want to add here with the 5 of Wands energy, it doesn't mean that everybody looking like they're doing the things that you want are doing the things that you want. They might be looking like it, and that's what exactly 5 of Wands energy is. When we look closer, we see that people are just not really doing anything, but just creating drama. This is also suggesting that do the actual thing, not diving into the drama, okay? Just avoid the drama, basically. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos here. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.